Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. I'm going to be doing some vlogs, some themed vlogs, and it's probably going to span over October and November depending on when I can get these books read, but I'm asking you to choose now. There's going to be 3 videos going up. One is going to be for you to pick a set of books for a spooky vlog, one is going to be for a vampire vlog, and one is going to be for a witchy vlog. First off, we are going to be doing the spooky vlog. So I was struggling to find books that I could fit for this, but luckily I have recently been gifted a couple of books by Chloe. I can't remember who sent the other ones, but some of these I've had from my birthday last year and one I've had for a while. So I'm not going to tell you out of the stack which I would prefer to read, but I'm going to ask you to pick 3 books, and I might ask you to just comment, or I might use a Google form. I don't know which I'm going to do yet, but the details will be linked in the description if you want to check it out. So the first book is going to be The Mystery of Black Hollow Lane. I know this is a middle grade one, but it's still a spooky one, and it's going to be good for spooky season. I know that Spookathon hasn't been announced yet. I'm hoping that any books that you pick will coincide and be able to be used for Spookathon. I don't know. I'm just going to see if I can wing it. But I don't know what this is about. Shall we read the back? Beware the Order of Black Hollow Lane. With a dad who disappeared years ago and a mother who's a bit too busy to parent, Emma is shipped off to Wellsworth, a prestigious boarding school in England where she's sure she won't fit in. Before she leaves, Emmy finds a box of mysterious medallions in the attic of her home. Medallions that belong to her father who may have gone to Wellsworth. When she arrives at school, she finds the strange symbols from the medallions etched into the walls and books, which leads Emmy and her friends, Jack and Lola, to Wellsworth's secret society, the Order of Black Hollow Lane. Emmy can't help but think that the Order has something to do with her dad's disappearance, and that there may be more than just dark secrets in the halls of Wellsworth. Not going to be like overtly creepy, but it's a spooky book. Next up, we have A Library of the Dead. This was gifted to me by Tor at some point last year, and it's welcome to a world of ghouls, grimoires, and ghost talkers. Roper dropped out of school to become a ghost talker, and Edinburgh's dead sure do love to chat. A girl's got to make money, and it seems harmless enough to charge a living for their messages. But when the dead whisper that someone's bewitching children, something must be done. It's on Roper's patch, so she feels honor bound to investigate, and what she learns will rock her world. Roper will dice with death, not part of her life plan, as she calls on his Zimbabwean magic and Scottish pragmatism to hunt down clues. Underground Edinburgh hides a wealth of dark secrets, but she'll also discover an occult library and unexpected allies. Yet as shadows lengthen, will the hunter become the hunted? That's book 2 option. Book 3 is The Hollow Places by T. Kingfisher. I think this was also gifted. I'm not sure if this was gifted. I haven't bought it for myself, but if it's gifted, I've lost the note, so I do apologise. But I was going to read this last year, I think, but then I didn't. Let's read the back, shall we? We shall. Pray that they are hungry. Kara finds the words in the mysterious bunker that she's discovered behind a hole in the wall of her uncle's house. Freshly divorced and living back at home, Kara now becomes obsessed with these cryptic words and starts exploring this peculiar area, only to discover that it holds portals to countless alternate realities. But these places are haunted by creatures that seem to hear thoughts, and the more one fears them, the stronger they become. Next up, we have Gideon the Ninth by Tamsin Muir. I'm going to say Muir. I was gifted this by Chloe. Not gifted, she was unhauling some books and she sent them my way. So this is spooky and it has necromancy, and I think it's got LGBTQIA plus rep in it as well. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But it says the Emperor needs necromancers. The ninth necromancer needs a swordsman. Gideon has a sword, some dirty magazines, and no more time for undead nonsense. That was the blurb. I've had this on my radar for a while. I was kindly gifted it, So if I like this, I will be getting the other ones, but I just wanted to check this out first. So if you would like this to be one of the options, vote for that one. And finally, for the spooky one, I'm gonna pick Year of the Witching. And I know that this says witches in it, but I already have my witchy books. And I've heard that this isn't necessarily witchy, but more like eerie, historical kind of vibe. So this is why I picked it for the spooky one. Born on the fringes of Bethel, Emmanuel does her best to obey the church and follow holy protocol. For it was in Bethel that the first prophet pursued and killed 4 powerful witches, and so cleansed the land. Then a chance encounter lures her into the dark woods that surrounds Bethel. It is a forbidden place, haunted by spirits of the witches, who bestow an extraordinary gift on Emmanuel, the diary of her dead mother. Fascinated by and fearful of the secrets the diary reveals, Emmanuel begins to understand why her mother once consorted with witches. And as the truth about the prophets and their history is revealed, so Emmanuel understands what must be done, for the real threat to Bethel is its own darkness. Bethel must change, and that change will begin with her. So, as I said, this does sound very witchy, but also very spooky, and I thought, why not pick this as an option? What I want you to do is pick 3 of these to be part of a vlog. I'm probably going to leave the video up for a couple of weeks until the beginning of October before checking the responses. So if you're interested, please let me know. I will also be putting the form up on Twitter. I'm probably going to do a Google form because it's easier for me to keep track of what is what and which books are chosen and add it up. Please let me know what your thoughts and feelings and ponderances are on this. If you would like to see more of me, like, comment, subscribe. My links are down below. There is also a Google form linked down below and will be linked in every single video that I do now. And that is for you to recommend a book to me that you would like me to read and review and do an individual short review on. I won't be reviewing every single book that I read, but nearly all the indie books I read will be getting a review as long as they are 3 stars or above. And any recommendations that come from you guys from the form, I will also make an effort to read and review. I can't give a time frame on that, but I will get around to it as soon as I can. Like I said, please follow me on all my socials if you'd like to interact with me on more platforms. And until next time, enjoy!